Okay, today we're going to talk about health insurance, medical insurance. Now, let's turn this page and let's learn about it as we do the examples. I have a sheet here. Now, before we start medical insurance, I have this kind of sheet to tell you what's going on. If I get sick, it costs a lot. I buy insurance so that when I get sick, I don't have to pay all that money to the hospital. The insurance company helps me, okay? That's why I buy insurance. Now let's read the problem, because there's quite a bit going on here. Your employer provides with health insurance that has a $175 deductible. The insurance company will pay 80% of the expenses over the deductible. After surgery, your medical bill was $1,245. How much will you have to pay? Now, first off, let's talk about what a deductible is, okay? Deductible is money I have to pay this amount every time I get sick, no matter what, okay? I have to pay every time I get sick, no matter what. I also have to pay part of the rest. The problems will give you a percent, though. You have to find how much money that percent is. So there's two parts. You have your deductible plus blank percent of the rest. Okay, rest, R-E-S-T, okay, rest. R-E-S-T. Okay, so that's going to be your basic formula. So your deductible is $175. Now, here's how you find your percent. It says the insurance company will pay 80% of the expenses over the deductible. So my insurance will pay 80%, but what percent do I have to pay? Well, to find that, you take 100% minus 80%. And that gives me 20%. Okay? 20. So 20. So 20 is my percent. And here's how you find how much the rest is. Okay? Dollar sign. What you need to do is take your total bill, $1,245, and subtract the 175. Now, find the sheet I did with it. A second, I'm looking for a piece of paper I just wrote on. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, here I'll write on this. I subtract because I have already paid the deductible. Okay, so we're always going to subtract that. So I take 1,245 minus 175, and that's 1,070. And that's how much the rest is, okay? So 1070. Now to find 20% of 1070, we need to divide 20 by 100 first, and then times by 1,070. And I get 214. Okay, now plus those, and that's your answer. So 175 plus 214, and that's $389. Okay. Next problem. bill runs up a $689 medical bill. The deductible is $150. The insurance company will pay 70% of the expenses over the deductible. How much will Bill have to pay? So he has to pay his deductible plus blank percent of blank, and that's called the rest. Okay. So he has to pay his deductible. That's $150. Okay, now the percent. Now I come over here. The insurance is going to pay 70%. That tells me that in the problem. So I take 100% minus 70%. And that's 30%. Okay, so 30%. So we're paying 30% of the rest. Now, how much is the rest? Well, I have to take my medical bill, which is $689, and subtract the deductible. Okay, that's going to be $539. So minus. So $539. $539. Okay, so divide your 30 by 100 to make it operational, and then times by 539. I got 161.7, so that's $161.70. Then add, and that's your answer. So 150 plus 161.70, and that's $311.70. Again, it's kind of a tight fit. I didn't give you a lot of room on these problems. Okay, number 3. Mary Kate runs up a $90 medical bill. The deductible is $120. The insurance company will pay 60% of the expenses over the deductible. How much will Mary Kate have to pay? So again, she has to pay her deductible plus blank percent of the rest. And then that's a blank too. Sorry about that, blank. And I'll have to fill these in as I go. So my deductible is $120. Now, the insurance is going to pay 60%. Me, I have to pay the rest. So 100% minus 60%. And that's 40%. Okay, so 40%. That's how much she has to pay. Now we got to find out how much the rest is. So I take my medical bill, which is $90, and subtract my deductible. Okay, we run into a little problem here. 90 minus 120. I got a negative. So if you get a negative, so negative, write stop. Okay. If you get a negative, it means the deductible is higher than the bill itself. So just pay the bill. Okay. So the bill is $90, so that's the answer to the problem. Okay. So you stop with the math and it's $90. Okay, now skip example 4 and 5. Those are different problems, okay? I want you to go to the page that has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I didn't give you a lot of examples, so I'm going to do 4 and 5 with you. Okay, a patient has a medical bill of $746. The deductible amount is $100, and the insurance pays 65% of the coverage over the deductible. How much does a patient have to pay? So again, they have to pay the deductible plus blank percent of blank, and that's the rest, okay? Okay, so your deductible here is $100. And now your percent, so the insurance is going to pay 65%, so I take 100% minus 65%, that's 35%. So I have to pay 35%. Okay. Now let's find out how much the rest is. Again, I take my medical bill of $746. Now again, I subtract, because I've already paid the deductible, so I subtract 100, and that is $646. Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, so 646. Okay, find out how much goes there. So divide your 35 by 100, and then of means you're going to times. So times by 646, that's 226.1. So $226.10. Now add those, okay? 100 plus that. So 100 plus 226.10, 326.10. That's how much I have to pay. Okay, number 5, a patient has a medical bill of $88. The deductible amount's $150, and the insurance pays 80% of the coverage over the deductible. How much does the patient have to pay? So we have to pay the deductible plus blank percent. If you go with this, you will have more success of the rest. Okay, so the deductible is $150. Okay, now the percent. So the insurance pays 80%, so what are they going to have to pay? So subtract 80, and that's 20%. So they have to pay 20%. Okay, how much is the rest? So I take my medical bill, $88, and minus the deductible. But again, we run into that problem where 88 minus 150 is a negative, okay? So if you get a negative, it means the deductible is higher than the bill. Okay, here's the deductible, here's the bill. So just pay the bill. So write stop, okay? And the answer is just the medical bill, so $88. Okay, now pause this video and do numbers 1, 2, and 3 as part of your assignment. Okay, stop it right now, do 1, 2, and 3. And then resume the video when you're done with those. Okay, now hopefully that went well. Now we're going to do some different problems. These are easier, not as many steps. Here's what a premium is. It's what I have to pay to my insurance company so they will help me with my cost in case I get sick, even if I don't. Okay? And an employer means the people I work for at my job. So here's what we're going to do. Norm's monthly premium for insurance is $147.20. The employer, that's the people Norm works for, will pay 60% of the premium. What will Norm's monthly cost be? So, first off, it's blank percent of the premium, okay? Well, I know the premium is $147.20. So to find the percent, again, the employer pays 60%, so how much does Norm have to pay? So I take 100 minus 60, that's 40%. So Norm pays 40%, so I know that Norm's 40%. And all I have to do is figure this out, okay? I divide 40 by 100, 0.4, and then multiply by 147.20. That's $58.88. Because the boss pays part of it, okay? Trevor's monthly premium for insurance is $55.70. The employer will pay 90% of the premium. What will Trevor's monthly cost be? So again, the premium is blank percent of, and we're taking the percent of the premium. Now his premium is $55.70. Okay, now to find the percent, okay, the boss is going to help him, okay? So boss helps pay premium. So I take 100% minus 90%, and that's 10%. Okay, so we're going to find that. We take the percent divided by 100. This is always how you find a percent, 0.1. And then multiply it by 55.70. That's $5.57. That's not very much. That's a good deal. Better than this guy. Okay, now stop the video and you can do 6, 7, 8, and 9.